What is up, guys, gals, and non binary pals? My name is Naomi. Welcome to House of Miscellanea. It is Tuesday, Trivia Day. And, in honor of being voting day in the United States, I thought, why not a fun quiz about America, right? America. Um, there's not going to be politics involved or anything like that. Just some fun quiz questions about America and American history. Nothing too serious. Don't get scared. But let me start off. I'm working on a piece right now, already in progress. This is Maban from Diamond Art Club. I can't show you a sticker because I don't have one, but you can see her pretty face over here is about halfway done. Um, very lovely. I've got my Firefly tray. This is the Switch Mini Max. One second. Let me fix a little bit of a lighting issue I am noticing. Turn my ISO down just a skosh. Ooh, not that way. Not that way. There, that's better. Much better. Okay. So this is my Firefly tray. This is the Switch Mini Max. It's got a really cool open and close pour spout on this thing. It's got this little hole in it that you can put your diamond painting pen in so it doesn't roll away on you. And it does have a trash tray, but I usually set the trash tray elsewhere so that when I'm pouring out the diamonds, I don't shake the trash into the current receptacle. So I'll put that over there for now, but it has a nice deep tray on it. It's the one I always use. You guys know. And it has a lid for it, slide on, slide off lid. Love that thing. And I've got my House of Miscellanea diamond painting pen with my Diamond Art Club. This is their single side and their multi-placer on this side. In my single placer, I have Ghost. Ooh, from Diamond Painting Daily. They are on Etsy. So if you go to etsy.com/diamond painting daily, you will find Ghost. It's basically like a liquid that turns into a solid. It starts out white and then it turns clear. That's why it's the Ghost, because it disappears, right? And it works so well on ABs. It works well generally. I love it. I load up pen tips with it and it's good stuff. My putty is Winter Dreams putty from Butterfly Effect Wares. They are tried, tested, and true for me, and one of my faves. Let me say hello to the people that are already in the chat. Hello to Wendy. Hello, Nati. Welcome. Angela. Hi. Good evening to you. Wallflower. Hi, Sarah. Hi to Marissa. Your favorite people. Man, you got to get out more. Just kidding. Barb. Hi, Barb. And Amy, Wicked Kitty Princess. Hello, hi, hello. Della and Marie. Marie, I missed your live. I didn't even know it was happening until after it happened. I'm bummed that I missed it, but I hope that you had a good time because it seemed like you guys were enjoying yourselves. And anytime that people want to hop on one of my live streams and join me, I would be all about it, you guys. I run out of things to talk about at some point or another, and then I just start talking nonsense. So, you know, but I hope everybody is doing well. I am enjoying my Tuesday so far. I early voted, so that wasn't so much an issue for me, but my son, who has never voted before, voted in his first primary election, and I couldn't be prouder. I am all about the, hey, go do your civic duty. So if you have not yet gone out to vote, definitely make sure that you do. No matter what way you're voting, I just, go out there and exercise your right to do so in your state, in your country, whatever it happens to be. Just make sure that you are making your voice heard to your local and or national representatives, because maybe you don't want to vote for a primary for president, or a, winner for president, but your local elections matter sometimes more even than the presidential one. So, yeah, that all being said, I did my voting, and I came up with a really fun, I think, and silly quiz for Merca and American history. Um, I know that right now it is voting day, and we're not likely to get the results for a while. And it does feel sometimes like waiting for as Jimmy Kimmel put it, waiting for the results of a biopsy. But we're gonna hang in there and we're gonna get through this together, you guys. Ooh, okay. Amy says, bought some of that release paper. Okay, you guys, I'm super, super stoked because I designed some release papers for Mary Morales, the event that's coming up. Now, I do know that some people were saying that the release papers were not available in their country. I know that Canada, I guess, was one that she does not ship to. So I did start in the Discord a like international shipping assistance um channel so that if you live outside of the country and there's either event items that you want to get but you can't, or general items, because I did one under the small shops area. If you want to get event items and you can't, if you look under the Mary Morales tab, there is a channel there for people to get together with Americans who might be willing to have it shipped to them and then ship it abroad or into other countries. If you're willing to help somebody out, just post in there, hey, I'm willing to ship to somebody if they need it. Or if you need help, say, hey, is somebody willing to ship to me? And hopefully we should be able to get you handled, because I did see that those do not ship to Canada or maybe even internationally. I'm not certain, but I'm sorry, I did not realize. That said, I know that there were people who were willing to be a kind of a courier for that. But waiting for hubby to get home. Hi, Glory, and we'll go vote. Good, good, good. You notice your local laws may be more. That's very true. Sarah says, that you tend to feel those local laws a little bit more. How is the DAC single placer? I've only used the DAC multiplacer. I enjoy it. I really like it, but I am so hard on single placers, the brass tips. I mean, I've bent the crap out of those because I'm such a hard placer. So, like, is this one? I had one in here that was really badly bent. I don't know what I did with it to show it later on as an example. But that's why I got the single placer, is because I'm so freaking, oh, here we go. That's the one. You can kind of see on this one, I'm on live, Ace. You can kind of see on this one, see where I've bent it? And that's just from using it. Like, it's a little insane. I'm a very hard placer. And so this one is steel. I've not had any issues with this. I like it, but to each their own. Yeah, Cal says I love it. Marissa says I love it. Want to try those everlasting steel tips, the tiny ones you replace by. Yeah, and I know that I had reached out to Everlasting Tips about sponsoring, and I know that they could use some sales. I say, even though they're not sponsoring the event, go show them some love, because I think they could use it. Because I know they also do thin tips too. So yeah, go try them out. Um, but yeah, I had to laugh about Jimmy Kimmel saying that, waiting for the election results feels like waiting for a biopsy, because it kind of does. We're all a little terrified and nervous and hoping for news. I don't know, not non-lethal news. And again, that could relate to literally any party. But I'm anxious and I know it's going to be some time. I know like Wisconsin, for instance, we don't they don't start counting until Wednesday because, we wait until all the votes are in, etc. And so it's a long wait and nerve-wracking, but it's going to be okay. I have faith in human beings that no matter what happens, we are all generally good and want to do good. And so that's what I'm hanging my hopes on because, if, this group, for instance, this community is a cross section of America generally, I have faith that we're all going to be okay. And I will eat my words if I have to, but I really feel like, generally we're gonna be okay. Now, all that said, all that fun stuff, please, 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 I'm gonna put a link in the chat, and then there is a link in the description. Would love it if you have not already taken the survey, please make sure that you do so. It's a lot of fun. There's some really interesting questions in there, and we're gonna have that survey open until probably the end of the Mary Morales event, so that then we can start making content things. I forget what the date was. Marissa, maybe you can help me out with what date we said we were going to close the thingy. We can keep it open the whole freaking time for all I care, but if you haven't taken that quiz yet, please do. If you have not shared it with others who are diamond painters, share it around. We want to have as many results, varied and wide and vast results as we possibly can. I've got to reach out to a few other content creators and say, like, hey, would you mind sharing this with your people so that it's not just our little community that we get answers from? I want to see as much variation in result, or at least, a wider net of answers, because I mean, I think right now we're up to something like in the 50s. But what is a single and a multiplacer? Angela, I will tell you what a single and a multiplacer is. This end of your pen. Now, again, your pen like this, or it might look like, like one of these right here with a single end on here. Actually, I can grab out, or it can look like a few different things, right? It could look like that, like this pen. It could look like one of these right here, just a plain guy with or without a comfort grip on it. It might look like this. This might be your pen, or you might have one of the Diamond Art Club twist and pick pens that looks like this right here. That's one of these, okay? Or it might be something that you got on Amazon or Temu or whatever, and it's a little bit fancier. Maybe it's something that looks more like this, just whatever. But the end here that places one diamond at a time, this is a single placer. You can get one like this. You can get one that's all steel from Diamond Art Club, like I have here. You can get them from Everlasting Tips, which is on Etsy. That's a single placer. The multi-placer, that's this end. This is a thin metal multi-placer from Diamond Art Club, but they come in plastic. So it might look like this right here. And these come in various sizes too. You can get them in as little as a 3 or a 2 placer, and all the way up to, I think they go as big as 9 in plastic. They might even go bigger than that. But no matter what pen you're using, that's what we're talking about. A single placer is to place one diamond at a time. A multi-placer is to place many. Now, this one in particular is Diamond Art Club's 8 placer. So I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can pick up 8 diamonds at a time with my multi-placer. and I can place those down all at one time. And instead of having to place them one at a time. I could do that. It would just take a long time, and I don't have that kind of patience anymore. I used to. I do not anymore. Sorry, I need to update my putty. Getting a little gooey. Getting a little gooey. Plastic goes up to 15. Oh, okay. February 1st. The event, yeah, the event ends on the 31st of January, so we could say February 1st. Dynamite Diamond Shop, I believe, has at least up to a 12 in plastic, but maybe up to 15. Okay. No, okay. Pause a minute, Angela. That is not stupid. There are no stupid questions, only stupid outfits that people put on their for real, for real. Hi, diamonds around the world. No, there's no stupid questions. You're brand new to diamond painting, so I would expect you to need to know these sorts of things. Yeah, and I mean, I would highly recommend trying out a multi-placer. Now, I know you said you ordered something from Diamond Art Club fairly recently, right? I feel like you did. Um, with your Diamond Art Club order, you received putty, you received pink wax, and you should have received their new pen, right? One of these right here. Now, you can use this, or you can use, like, because this has a single placer. This has a single placer on this end with putty on it right there. So, like, let me get off of there. So you can, if you want to, go through and single place your diamonds with the single placer putty side, or it'll come with either this 4 placer or a 7 placer, and that looks like, one moment. I would recommend starting out trying out the 4 placer and just see what you think. This is their 7 placer right here, the 7 placer tip. And highly recommend just give it a try and try out the placer and just placing 4. Hold on, I have one that has it's preloaded with some wax. Just a moment. Put it in here. So you can pick up. Now, I don't use the plastic ones because, as you see, like, I press so hard, I tear them up. But you can pick up 4 diamonds with this at a time. Right there. You can pick up 4 and you can place 4 down. It's easy. You can go 4 at a time. And then if you don't have to pick up 4 every time. So, like, there's one that needs 3. So I will, oh, the putty's getting dry, or the wax is getting dry. So instead of picking up 4, I'll pick up 3 and I'll place down 3. There's one that needs 2, so I'll only pick up 2 and place those down. Very easy stuff. Easy, easy, easy peasy. But yeah, I highly recommend at least try it out. And I think you're going to find out that when you use the multi-placer, it goes so much faster. So much faster. Thank you. Now I know what a single and multi is. I wrote it down in my book. Oh, okay. You write down what I say? Oh, God. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sorry, sorry. I'll try and make sure what I say sounds intelligent at least. But I'm going to bring this down just a little bit. It's a little far away. But yeah, all that said, give it a try. I think you'll find how much faster it can go when you multi-place. And you can even single place with a multi-placer. So what I do is I will grab one on one end and one on the other, right? And then I have ones that need a single one on it, and I place them down. And then I usually just use my single placer to straighten things. I don't usually use my single placer to actually single place. I just refreshed my ghost, and so it's like trying to be goofy. Trying to be goofy. A little sticky. But anyways, so I'm hoping, like I said, that you guys all get out, you get voting, do the thing, you know, do the vote thing, whatever it is that you vote, exercise it. It's very important. But like I said, I came up with, I think, a really fun little quiz about America. So if you are an American citizen, we get to see whether or not you know anything about America. And if you are a foreign person, we get to see how much you know about America. Are you ready? I am ready. When I got my Amazon diamond painting, it came with a pink plastic one and it broke. Oh, yep, yep, yep. I'm a hard presser too. I tend to break things pretty easily because I just push too dang hard. That's why I got the Diamond Art Club metal ones, because then I don't deal with breaking stuff all the time. Because I'm a very hard placer. It's a little ridiculous if I'm being honest. But okay, let me grab, I'm going to finish this little area here so I don't lose track of what I'm doing. And then I will grab the quiz and we will test your knowledge and see what you know. Now, remember, as always, the points do not matter. The questions are made up. The points do not matter. Doing dishes when you watch my live, you always seem to have dishes to do, but you have 2 kids, so that's completely understandable. Like, dishes is the never-ending job. Probably why it is my least favorite one of all the chores in the house. Like, between laundry and dishes, those are my 2 least favorite, and I think it's because it's the ones that, like, it just never stops. It just never, ever ends, it seems like. So, I give you props because I really, really hate doing dishes. That's probably why I oh, and vacuuming is another one too. Yep. Vacuuming's another one. Though you probably, if I remember correctly, you have mostly like hard floors, whatnot, because you're in Arizona. I imagine carpeting in a already hot house would be terrible. Area rugs would be good, but otherwise, like probably tile or whatever is the standard, I would think. I don't know. I'm making stuff up. Look at me making up American facts. I'll make it up if I don't know. You love sweeping? Oh, I got some sweeping you can come do. All tile. Yeah, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. I'm gonna move my lamp back. Okay. Now, like I said, questions are made up. Points don't matter. Just like whose line is it anyways? Let's see what you guys know. And like I said, if you are not from this country, it'll be fun to know how much you know about our country. So, first question, number 1, who was the first president of the United States of America? Who was the first president? Now, in other news, I am still like planning everything for Mary Morales, and that is going really well. I forget the number, but I think I'm up to like 37 sponsors now. I wanted to try and hit 50. I don't know if it's going to happen because of Etsy and their bullcrap. With needing like it's like I send a message and then all of a sudden Etsy's like, you violated our terms of use. How exactly? No, they don't tell you how you violated their terms of use. They just tell you that you're permanently suspended and then that you violated their terms of use, but they don't give you any specifics about what you did wrong. So I don't know. I don't know. They've now suspended 3 accounts. I have given up on Etsy peoples. Um, if they're just an Etsy business, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't have a way to reach them. So if you guys happen to, I mean, I've got a list. If you're curious what businesses I need to try and reach out to on Etsy, maybe you've got a good relationship with some of them, or you know their like Facebook information where they, if they use their Facebook, um, not their Facebook businesses, because if I've looked them up on Etsy, I've looked for their businesses on Facebook, but maybe you have like their first and last name and you are friends with them on Facebook. Hit me up on Discord, and maybe I can, I'll share the list with you of businesses. I'm scared to have anybody reach out because I don't want anybody to accidentally violate the terms of use and then lose their Etsy accounts just to try and help me get a hold of sponsors. Um, so I thought, sending only a couple of messages would be okay. I sent 3 and they suspended my account again. So I don't know if it's connected to my IP address. I don't know. It's a mess. It's a big mess. I had to do 7 loads of wash today with, the quilt covers, towels, bath mats, and then clothes. I bet it did take you 5.5 hours. Hello, honey boo boo. What's up? Bear with me. Now, bear with me. I don't think I have your first name. Do you want me just to call you Bear with me? Do you want me to call you Bear? Do you want me to call you something else? Because I can call you whatever, but I like to know at least people's first names. I know I probably confuse people when I'm like, what's up? And maybe people don't know that that's Diamonds and Thoughts or Diamonds Around the World. I want to know your name too, your first name, if you don't mind. If you don't want to share that, then you just tell me what you want me to call you when I shout you out and say hello, because I am fine with whatever it happens to be. I will call you anything you like, except something weird and creepy. I'll probably still do it if it's weird and creepy, but I might judge you, is all I'm saying. What? You're the only one who's going to answer. Oh, okay. What's up, Diamonds and Microplastics? Okay, now that's Kristen, right? Yes. Yes. I'm going with yes. I'm almost positive your name is Kristen. I will lick the bottom of my shoe if it's not. Oh God, if I say that and you're like, it's not Kristen, it's Chrissy or whatever. Oh no, I can't lick the shoe. I can't lick the shoe, man. Not when I've got 3 dogs. You don't know what you're stepping in my yard, around the house. It can get a little scary, a little sketchy, a little sketchy. Um, so the answer to question 1, who was our first president of the United States? A George Washington. Right? Yes, it is, Kristen. Okay, good. I don't want to lick a shoe. I really, really don't. Question number 2. What year did the United States declare independence? What year did the United States declare independence? We were like, yo, we want to be professional tax evaders. We don't want to do this anymore. We are now independent. Though. A country based on people who just wanted to evade taxes. I'm into it. Just don't get caught. That would not be good. The IRS don't play around. They do not monkey around with that. But yeah, bear with me. Let me know what you want me to call you. And then Diamonds Around the World, you too. You really wanted me to laugh. Oh God, yeah, don't do that. Or is this a trick question and that's when the war started? No, it's not a trick question. I don't do those very often. I will throw in a trick question every now and again, but usually I'm pretty straight up about my questions. Or I tend to find out that there were multiple answers, and then I'm like, "Oh, well, I'll accept one of these answers." You know, like one of 2 or one of 3 or one of 8. How bad I got it wrong. Come on, drill. There we go. Wanna come off. Come off! Jeez. There we go. Yes, the answer is 1776. Oh, by the way, y'all, hold on. Let me get my thing here. Oh, there you go. Boop that like button. Don't forget. What's up, horror movie bros? That's Sean, if I remember correctly. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Next question. Which US state is known as the Show Me State? I like that one. That's my favorite one. Not the state, just the saying. Which United State, which US state, which United States state is known as the Show Me State? The other one was way too easy. The Sunshine State, which who doesn't know that? But I thought, let's do a little bit harder, just a little bit harder. The Show Me State. I love the fact that they're called the Show Me State. There's there's some really good sayings on them. Like we're the dairy state, right, in Wisconsin, which makes sense because there's so many fracking cows everywhere here. We're the dairy state. Oh my gosh, my stomach is making the craziest sounds right now. I just ate some food. Um, and so all digestion sounds. I'm just really hoping that you guys don't hear them because it's like gurgly, gurgly, gurgly. Sound ridiculous. Uh-oh, mom's calling. I'm so bad at these. Yes, it is Missouri. I like as soon as I come on here, you're amazing, and I'm learning every time. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much. What is going on with my... Hold on, let me fix this real quick, like. Because for some reason, it's showing very choppy on my end, but I want to make sure it's not choppy on your end. Try that again. I don't know what that was about. I closed a tab too. Make sure that wasn't messing things up. Ontario is known as the center of the universe in Canada, or more accurately, Toronto is. That's fair. Is it because of size, though? Is that why? Let's see. So Missouri is the Show Me State. What is the capital city of the United States? What is the capital city of the United States? Ooh. I remember when I lived in Virginia, we would drive into Maryland, and I remember that was the first time I saw driving into the United States Capitol. That was the first time I ever saw a double-decker McDonald's, like a 2-story McDonald's. And for some reason, like 7-year-old me was so fascinated by like the thought of a 2-story McDonald's. I don't know why it was so fascinating, but 7-year-old me was geeking just a little bit. Um, my dad served in the military and we were stationed in Fort Eustis, Virginia. But it's amazing how much rich history is everywhere, really, in Virginia. And it's funny because we didn't really go to any of those places. Like, we mostly, I mean, like, dad was always stationed somewhere, and then we stayed in Virginia while he did all of the traveling that he needed to do. He was doing computer programming for the military back in the early 80s. The World Wide Web didn't exist yet. He assisted with um, building the systems for the World Wide Web with the military, and so find that like pretty interesting. Yep, size. And when bands say they're going to Canada, they just go to Toronto. Okay, yeah, I could see that. Could definitely see that. So yeah, my dad was kind of traveling around for the military, and we never really went anywhere like historical or whatever, but when my dad was home for, one of his like trips back, whatever, we went into the Capitol, into ding 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 Washington DC. um we went into Washington DC, and yeah, I was so fascinated by the double decker McDonald's. Now, we went at nighttime, so we were mostly just driving around looking at the lights and, whatever. I got to see the White House. I vaguely remember seeing the White House lit up at night, but we didn't go in and see like ellipse the ellipse pool or anything like that. It was like literally just driving around through DC, not stopping anywhere in particular. So it was a very weird, surreal trip. I remember it being a very surreal trip, and all I remember is just lights. You know what I mean? Like what places look like what lit up at nighttime. I don't even remember why we decided to drive into DC, actually. I mean, granted, I was like 7 years old at the time in 1987. So I just don't recall what we even went there for. No clue. Very weird. You ever want to see a really cool McDonald's? It's in Florida, it's in Orlando, two-story McDonald's, and it has an arcade. Oh, that's cool. Sounds like my cross country trips with my dad when he was a truck driver. Yeah. Um, I mean, granted, dad was always like literally always out of state, out of country, whatever. So when we saw dad, it was few and far between. And then we we would sometimes do stuff like I've been to Disney with my dad. I remember that because we lived in Tampa at the time, and we would go into Orlando. But like I couldn't even tell you about like family trips we did because we just didn't really do them. Mom was taking care of us in Virginia or, wherever the heck we were living because we were kind of bouncing all over the US. But, mom would take care of us, and then dad would be in Korea or Iran or wherever doing computer programming stuff, and real weird, just real weird. But I never really did any of the historical stuff because mom didn't like those sorts of things really, and my dad was always out and about. But I do remember the lights in Washington DC. Don't remember anything else. And a double decker McDonald's that I was really really hyped about. The world's oldest McDonald's. I gotta switch pens. Spinning. Either that or I gotta put some tape in here 'cause it's spinning like crazy. The world keeps on spinning, spinning, spinning with my multiplacer here. There, we'll do that. we shall do that, and then I will switch over my single placer too. I'm just having pen issues, I tell ya. Wallflower got me because it just works really well. I was just running into issues with my hands. You know, you use the same pen for a long time, and when your hands get used to it, you can end up with like this part of my thumb gets sore. My name is Will. I always say at the beginning of my videos for you. Oh, I knew that. I knew that. Diamonds around the world. I'm going to write that down though. Why I knew that and didn't remember that, I don't freaking know. I'll remember that going forward. Sorry, Will. Tricaris is good. Is that right? Am I saying that right? Tricaris? Oh, and I'm not ignoring your message. I promise I'm not ignoring your message. I just have not even had a minute to sit down and like type something to you. I will get back with you. I promise. I'm not ignoring you. But is that how I say that, is Tricaris? What am I smelling? Oh. What? Oh, onion. Okay. It doesn't smell like onions. I don't know what in the heck. I thought I was having a stroke for a second. Well, thank you for verifying that I am actually having a stroke. That's good news. It's the same as my dad, but I wasn't born yet. Then he was in the Air Force. We also moved state to state. We worked for J.C. Penney's. Was born in Texas, then moved to Illinois. Oh, okay. Been in Wisconsin for 7 years. Now, did you meet Amy in Texas, or you met Amy like online and then moved to Wisconsin? How'd that work? My parents met. Oh, I hear Dustin. My parents met when my mom was still in high school, and they met at a bar. I don't know what she was doing at a bar because I don't think she was 18 yet. Maybe she had just turned 18. Not sure. Oh boy, Beans. Dad's home. That's exciting. All right. Next, let's see. That was, are you pink bellying poor Bowie? All right. So the capital city is Washington, D.C. And who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Oh, listen, be quiet. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Who did the actual writing, actual written part? I'm not talking about like who was on the little team that wrote I'm not all of them. I don't need all of them. Who literally wrote down the Declaration of Independence? That's what I'm asking for. Because yes, there was a team of people who essentially drafted the Declaration of Independence, but it was written by one person. Gosh, making me all try to be all precise and stuff. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, my parents met in a bar. I'm not really sure how my mom was in the bar because I don't think she was yet 18, maybe, possibly. I don't know. Not sure on that. David Diggs in Hamilton. Yes, what character did David Diggs play in Hamilton? Met her through one of my friends on PlayStation. We played Grand Theft Auto a lot. Oh, that's cute. That's kind of adorable. That is kind of adorable. I will give you adorable points for that. You get adorable points. Stop slamming stuff. What are you doing, man? Are you going walking? It's raining, right? Okay, you're gonna take him along for a sprankle walk? Debating. Did you vote yet?
I want it.
Oh, yeah, you did. You texted me. Shut up. You shut up. Yeah, tell him. Tell him, Ray. What's up, Deborah? How you doing? Captured by Radiance in the house. All right, where was I at? I was somewhere in here. Oh, there it is. Got lost. So I can say that with this kit, I see now after working on it why it why they decided to like archive it, just because of all of the printing issues with regards to the um the printing quality on here was really really hard to see. um so I do see why they probably decided we're just not going to deal with this again, but it's unfortunate because this is a very beautiful kit. The symbols, I've never seen anything like it on a Diamond Art Club. It was very unusual to run into issues where I couldn't actually make out what the symbol is at all. That'll happen occasionally with the hashtag or pound sign. You'll see that sometimes with Diamond Art Club, but this was a lot of symbols and really, really hard to see. So I do see why they decided to archive it, but it's unfortunate because it deserves a reprint. It's beautiful. But I can see why it was a mess. Um, Once I figured out what everything was, it was fine. But it was the figuring out what everything was that was a little bit of a pain in the booty. All right. So the answer that I am looking for is Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson physically wrote the Declaration of Independence. It was delegated to him. And then don't think I don't see anybody else on here. Next question. How many stripes are on the US flag? Yeah, 50 stripes, one for each state. It does not have 50 stripes. Blue stripes inside of the red stripes. What flag are you looking at? You got all kinds of confusion happening here, buddy. Just trying to throw me off or something? I don't know what the heck. So you're gonna go do a walkies?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Are you taking Ben's?
Yeah.
Senior beans? Okay. Well, enjoy being wet. Yeah, he probably would kill you in your sleep if you don't take him. That is true. That is very, very true. And I mean, I can't really say as I blame him. He expects it now. You've gone and built an expectation from the dog. He's already gone. He didn't even care about half of what I was saying. He was already at the door. Yeah, bye. Love you too. Later. I can hear the car starting. All right. And bonus question. Uh, why are there the answer is 13, and why are there 13 stripes for bonus made up points? Why are there 13 stripes? There's a song, if anybody remembers, it is called 50 Nifty. And it is for the 13 what? Original something. Oh, my son knows the answer. Is it because of the song? Yes. United States for 13 original colonies. It's colonies. Shout 'em, scout 'em, tell all about 'em. What? Then now that'll be an earworm. I better stop immediately. Let me hum something else. Yikes. Okay, Americans, show of virtual hands. How many of you know the 50 Nifty song? Oh God, let me not knock my diamonds onto the floor here. That'd be bad. No bueno. Yeah, look at you guys all smart and things. Now, did you know it because of 50 Nifty? I have a feeling you did. What U.S. holiday celebrates the end of slavery? What U.S. holiday celebrates the end of slavery? All right. Do I have any more of that one? I don't think so. Don't think so. Set that up there. Remember, I'm just a bill sitting up on Capitol Hill. Oh, man. Yep, there's that one. That was such a great show. Like, literally the only reason I know half of the things I know, or even a quarter of the things that I know, because I don't remember most of them about United States, like how a bill becomes law and all that sort of stuff. You got to sing about it in order for me to remember things. It's true. Here we go. Lovely voice you have. Is it the Yeah, I actually can sing, Angela. I really can. Not like that. Not like that. Am I gonna have enough? I think I will. Find out. I hate that. I'm so used to like never running out of a color or coming close to running out of a color that whenever it like this is a lot of diamonds. I don't know why I'm panicking, but you know, I always panic. It's the way it is. Ooh, here we go. Oh, speaking of captured by radiance, has anybody taken a look at like the releases on there? Because I'm telling you that Christmas Village, woof, it is beautiful. It is so beautiful. You talking about Schoolhouse Rock? Yes, Schoolhouse Rock. I got the DVD set when it released when I was in college. If they do them again, I'll get them again. There you go. Oh, show you the nails? Yes. Okay. So this, let me make sure I can see what I'm seeing here. Okay. So I got my nails done and I got them in ombre and then I got these little butterflies. Yes, I got them butterflies. And I figure when I do Mary Morales, I'm going to get them done differently. I don't know what I'm going to get done on them, but it'll match the kit that I'm working on for Mary Morales. I'm very excited about that. But I am excited because we're going to also be talking about watercolor artists and things like that. And man, I'm hoping Deborah got one of the artists that I sent. It was a while ago, to be fair, to to see if maybe you would check in with signing that artist because I love, love, love their work. And they are also a watercolor artist. And then, Deborah, remind me I need to send you another email about something else and some artists that you might want to reach out to for reasons. I'll get into it in my email. But yeah, otherwise, she does have Jody Bergsma, who I would think is a watercolor artist. If Jody Bergsma is not a watercolor artist, I would be very surprised. I'll look again, but I'm almost positive Jody Bergsma does watercolor. You signed a watercolor artist? Oh, yes. And Off to the Ball is also beautiful. Yep. I pronounced it right. Okay. So it's Dracaris. Like Dracaris lighting something on fire with a dragon, but not. Okay. I will remember that. I will remember. Which watercolor artist? Wait, hold on. Wait, let me think. Trying to think of which one was it since we talked the last time? Which one of those was a or is it a newer one? I'm holding off on working on Dolphin Embrace because I want to do that one. I think when it starts to like get really cold and dreary out and I need something colorful and beautiful to look at. I'm it's a flavor saver right now for a cold day that makes me just sad. I want to bring some color into my life and that's how I'm going to do it with Dolphin Embrace. But is it it's not one of the recent ones, is it a new artist? Yes, Kristen, that's the one with the horses. Inspired by the five winds. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, you got the do tell. Do tell. I must know. I love watercolor. It is really on my favorite medium as far as art goes. And I think that diamond painting does an amazing job of showing off watercolor. I think it really does. But you'll have to let me know so that I can make sure when I do the watercolor feature during the event that I can if you've got art somewhere by them already, I will show it off. Oh, you've been waiting to say anything. Okay. Secrets. Sites. I don't think so. Hold on a minute. I will let you know if I do. Go to the website. Ooh, okay, wait. Let me see. I go to the watercolors. Open Sesame. Oh, okay. Landscapes. All right. Oh, I like those. Those are cute. Go, quit copying me, you weird bird. Ooh, I like the fish. So bright. Does she do portrait style at all? Or is it mostly like animals and landscapes? Life imitates art. Wow. Oh, she lives in a beautiful place too. Wow. Okay. I had not heard of her. I don't, to be fair though, I don't do a lot of landscapes. But I do like that a lot. I like it a lot. I think the art sent to you. Hold on. Let me get into my little Instagram here. Um, is I think I'll link it when I find it because they have a weird name. Let's see. It's, they go by I think it's a woman, goes by Lena, Lena, and she is phenomenal. I sent this to you. I don't I don't think she's with any companies. As far as I'm aware, she's not with any companies. She goes by Lena or 0073.uv. Um and her artwork is amazing. Absolutely stunning work. Very weird, creepy, like different, and I feel like um it reminds me of the piece that I already have from Craftably Black Hole in the Milky Way. But there are some pieces by her that like if nothing else, I may ask her permission to have done as customs because holy crap. Like it is absolutely beautiful stuff. Um and I don't think she's signed with anybody like for diamond paintings. I haven't seen any diamond paintings by her yet, but that's one that would be like a home run for me. Not that, what I want necessarily matters, but I think I think people would buy her work. It's very good stuff. Very, very good stuff. There's a couple of the ones like the girls have clouds for hair or whatever. Reminds me of some of the artists that were at Diamond Shop. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. If you search on Instagram and you look for what I think you have to search for 0073.uv. Here you know what? I will share the web page. Maybe that'll work better. Maybe that will work better. Maybe try that one. But her work is just really, really cool stuff. Really, really cool stuff. And I don't think I've seen her with anybody else that I'm aware of, unless it's like literally stolen stuff. Maybe on Temu, I feel like I've seen a couple of her pieces that were stolen, but not licensed. But okay, where was I? Got all sidetracked with artwork stuff. Always do. Always get sidetracked by good art. All right, so the answer to the question was Juneteenth, in case I forgot to say that, the US holiday that celebrates the end of slavery. Which country gifted the Statue of Liberty to the United States? Which country gifted the Statue of Liberty to the United States? Also, fun fact, the statue has a twin, a much smaller twin, but a twin in the originating country that it came from. Ooh, sweet. Thank you. Yes, reach out to her. I will buy all of the things. It's beautiful stuff. Weird and wonderful. That's what I like. Like some weird, wonderful things. But I am excited to see some more new artists even. Are we totally separate question, Deborah? Are we getting together again for um like a meetup and talking about um diamond paintings for sneak peeks or anything like that again? Or are you just gonna like kind of assign them and send them out? I am fine with whatever. I'm pretty flexible. Oh my gosh, I want to did you post any pictures anywhere of your progress on um oh the one. I don't want to say the name in case you haven't released it yet, but the one that you were going to work on? The Statue of Liberty came from the country of France, and she has a twin, a little bit smaller of a twin, but a twin that is actually in France as well, which is pretty darn cool. Can you imagine like trying to get that sucker over here? I'm surprised it didn't like I'm assuming they did it in pieces for one, and two, like how heavy would that be, man? It'd be scary. Like if you had a bad storm or something and the ship was all like, whoa, because of the weight, it'd be scary stuff. Scary, scary stuff. Not yet, but the glow in the dark drills are amazing and hold a charge. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Ooh. Yeah, I had gotten some glow in the dark drills. I didn't realize they were because I didn't know what YG meant on the sticker sheet. So had no idea until like I was already working pretty far into it on the art and soul one that I got, and then realized like, oh my gosh, these are glow in the dark drills. Like, what the heck? And they actually held a charge too. I was really surprised because I've not had good luck so much with the Diamond Art Club glow in the dark ones. Now, granted, I've only got it on one kit, I think, and that's story time. But yeah, the glow in the dark drills did not seem to hold the charge very well on that. So that is a good thing. Once the new releases arrive, we'll be, oh, cool. Okay. Excellent. It was all wrapped and hauled on a cargo ship. Nice. She did ship in pieces, and the poem on her base was basically sold to her building her base and get her up. Oh, okay. I looked at Diamond Art Club and I liked the Cloud Angel, but it was out of stock. Maybe we'll get it in another time, maybe Christmas time. It's possible, Angela. That is also very, very high up on my wish list. Um, Cloud Angel is. But if you like Cloud Angel, you might enjoy the one that they just released last weekend. I believe it was called Coral. And it's a girl who's got coral reef and like yellow tang fish and whatnot. And her hair is made of coral, basically. That's a really good one. Um, the artist is Bear Brick Gia, and Bear Brick Gia is just really, really cool stuff. Really, really cool stuff. I like a lot of portrait art myself, like, that's my preference. But I'll do a landscape as long as it's the right landscape. Like, it's gotta be a specific landscape, or I'm probably too scared to try it out. It just depends. Coral, yeah, okay. Put a UV light on the glow in the dark drills for 20 seconds. Yeah, that's what I got. That's what I got my flashlight for. It fell on the floor. I'd show it to you, but um but with the Diamond Art Club piece, like even the UV light work on it. I'm not sure why. It is an older piece, so maybe I don't know. I don't know. I thought maybe it was like the age of the drills or something, but on the Art and Soul one, it works great. It works wonderfully. All right. Next question. Let's see. Which ocean lies on the east coast of the United States? Your fairies one, no, your fairies one is not considered a portrait. It's closer because it has a subject in it. Uh, but a portrait would be more like, well, geez, all the ones that I've done, like Heidi, Ajasai. I mean, it's more of a portrait than it is like a landscape or whatever. So I guess kind of, yeah. I mean, you could kind of count it as that. It's it's more like the subject is a person. So I guess that would count rather than the like the subject being part of the background or the landscape. The subject is the person that's in it. So I guess you could call it that. Who's leaving? Oh, gotta go. Heading home. Have a great rest of your week. You too. Bye, Deborah. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Look forward to talking to you soon. And I'm so excited that you're gonna reach out to that artist because that would make my whole millennium. So good. So, so good. All right. Note to self, there's a drill down here. I haven't hit that color yet, but when I do, there's a drill down there. I got to remember it's there. Sorry, I'm talking out loud to myself so I don't forget, because otherwise I will completely forget that that exists. And then I'll have to go back later and fix it when I realize I missed it. Which ocean lies on the east coast of the United States? You can do it. You imagine? Oh, I'd be so stoked if she was able to sign that artist. Oh my goodness. I'll be broke forever, forever and ever and ever. I've got so many art and soul pieces that I want to buy, and I've got so many captured by radiance pieces that I want to buy, and I got so many freaking Diamond Art Club ones I want to buy. I got I've got less Muni made ones that I want to buy. You'll see that video soon. A little gifty gift arrived in the mail. It was a birthday present. I'm so glad that I put it on camera because it was a package that I didn't know where it came from, and I knew I wasn't expecting anything from Unimade. So I am very glad that I recorded it because otherwise I would have ruined that. Bless you, bird. Why are you making sneezy sounds? Making them sneeze sounds, burb. Goofy, goofy bird. She acts sometimes like she's starving to death. as if there isn't a pile of frickin' food at the bottom of her cage because bless you again, sneezy sounds. Um, because when she gets, upset that we have some sort of food or whatever that we won't give her, we go over and give her fresh food. Well, she's got a pile of food, like a hoard at the bottom that she hasn't eaten. And it's like, go pick through what you have on the bottom of your freaking cage. Like, you're being ridiculous. Got an ad and missed a question. The question was, what ocean lies on the east coast of the United States? East Coast, US. What do you think? What do you think I would do at this moment? Oh, we won't want to sing any more of that. I'll be demonetized. Charles throwing an epic temper tantrum. Oh, Charlie's. Charlie's throwing an epic temper tantrum. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Trakaris, you need to refresh because you are behind. What a personality your bird has. Yeah, it's a bitchy personality. That is her personality. Bitchy bird. Let me try something here. Togo. Are you pretty bird? Hey, you want to talk to me? All right, fine. Go on picking at yourself then, you jerk. He's like, I don't feel like answering you. I don't like, I don't respect you. If I could fly, I would probably land in your hair and do bad things to your skull. Cool. My backyard is flooded and all mud too. Oh, no. Yeah. How dare you? How dare you not let him do zoomies in the mud? What does Togo like eating? Her favorite things, she likes pistachios. She likes those yogurt treat things. She's scared of orange fruit. I don't know what it is. She's scared of orange fruit, so she won't eat like dried apricot or oranges. She doesn't really care too much for banana. Um, Oddly enough, she really likes eggs. But I'm assuming that is because in the wild, they do eat different birds' eggs. That's, they got the hook bill, so they will eat meats or whatever. Like she will eat chicken, she will eat eggs. Um, how you know this bird is evil because she's a cannibal too. Um, but she likes sunflowers are her favorite, but they're a really high fat. Like there's always sunflowers in her food. Um, Trying to think of what else. Um, yeah, she really likes the little like yogurt treats or whatever. They're like a raisinette, but not so they can't have grapes because it's not good for them. Um, but you know what I'm saying, like cranberry with yogurt or whatever. She likes those. Human fingers. She loves human fingers. They're delicious to her. Well, I don't put my fingers over by her. um, Baby toes. Hey, I like those too. Come to think of it, I love to eat baby toes also. Delicious. All right. Answer to that one is what the Atlantic Ocean. Now, here are some medium questions. Those were the easy ones. Which U.S. was in office during the Great Depression and World War II? Which U.S. president was in office during the Great Depression and World War II? Hi, Crystal. Welcome. You might want to hit the refresh button because I believe that you are behind, my love. How is Sugar tonight? She's doing okay. She's relaxing somewhere, probably begging off my son for his food. You got Sugar over there? Oh,
Well, I mean,
she was. Where's she at now? Oh, looking for droppings. Looking for droppings in the kitchen. It's getting darker out now, so like it's been dark for a while, and she can't see people if they're walking past on the sidewalk, which is a good thing because now she won't bark as much at literally nothing because she won't be able to see outside. So that's a bonus. That is definitely a bonus. But what is this? There's like a ring or something. I don't know what it is. Where did it go? There it is. It's like this green little piece of string or something. Very weird. Weird. I don't know what that was doing on there. All right, gotta mix up my drills. Straighten them out. I need to add some. No, I don't probably. She's been quiet. Yeah, she's quiet right now. She is definitely quiet right now. For a change. For a change. Come here, Sugar. Where are you at? Sugar, sugar, sugar. Oh, she just came booking over here. Come here, Sugar. They want to see you. You haven't had a sugar shaming tonight. You got to have a sugar well, you don't have to be shamed, but you at least need to you need to see your public. Come here. Come here, Sugar. Like, what did I do wrong? Why are you bringing me over here? Okay. All right, ready? Here we go. Are you ready? Time for your close up. Hello. You're looking straight up her nose. Okay, thanks, Togo. Say hello. Say, oh, Sugar, do, 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 do. Why is your tongue out? Do, 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 do. What are you doing? Showing off your tongue. Why do you look scared of everything? No? Wanna? You can't sleep on the canvas. What are you doing? What are you doing? Whoa. I love it when she goes boneless on me. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hello. Yeah, I don't know what she's doing. Look at her teeth. Look at her missing teeth. Wait, let me show them your missing teeth. Look at them. Look at them. You got all these missing teeth because she's always got her mouth open. Look at it. Look. She's got missing teepees. She's always got her mouth open. Fell asleep again. That's what she does. She's always got her mouth open, exposed to the air because she's got a terrible over. Pretty soon she's gonna have to eat all soft food, like an actual old woman. And that'll be her life, is eating all soft foods. Now she's scratching on the leather chair because she's making it more comfortable for herself, I guess. Anybody else's Chihuahua do that? Where they like root around and try to make whatever they're sitting on more comfortable? Even if that something is also you. Like, so they're scratching away at the leather, like, yep, I'm making it way more comfortable now. Goofy dog. He's so goofy. You aren't holding me right. Yeah, I know. I'm terrible. Plus, the camera is a lot closer this time. I don't have it up as far. Showed up right on time for sugar shaming. Oh, yay. What type of dog is Sugar? Sugar is a Chihuahua, toy Chihuahua mix. But I think that in order to get the toy Chihuahua, that they mixed her with either Pomeranian or a Papillon. If I had to guess, I would say probably Papillon because she's got those like butterfly ears that Papillons have, but she's a Chihuahua. I haven't like given her a formal DNA test or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure she's Chihuahua, either mixed with Pomeranian or mixed with Papillon, one of the two. I know she's not all Chihuahua because of the long hair. She's also got a curly tail, which is why I was thinking Pomeranian. But she's about 3 pounds. She's itty bitty. She is smaller than Beans's head, like, and weighs much less than Beans's head. Let go, ghost. Let go. Like, no, I will never let go. You cannot make me. There we go. I love sugar shaming when when we have to leash Charlie to get him to calm down or to focus. I started saying it's time for the leash of shame. Yep. Mm-hmm. So the technical term would be a Chihuahua mix. Well, I mean, I don't know for a fact that she's purebred Chihuahua, but like, okay, so for instance, when you have a dog that I dropped my pen. When you have a dog that is so like, okay, for instance, you have a dog that's been bred as a Chihuahua for the last 4 generations, or maybe it's even 3 generations. Technically, if you gave that dog a DNA test, it would show up as 100% Chihuahua or 100% Great Dane or whatever it happened to be. If the mixing was back far enough in the genetics, then the dog is going to come up as 100% of whatever that breed is, even though technically it's not purebred. The other genes are back far enough that it would register as being 100%, even though it isn't. And I feel like it is um I feel like it's either a fourth or a fifth generation that happens in. I don't remember which. Could even be third. But she technically is listed as a Chihuahua. I don't think that the Papillon or Pomeranian was close enough in the last, whatever 3 generations or 4, whatever it is, that it's close enough in there that she would be considered a mix, if that makes sense, what I'm trying to say. I have a Pomchi Shih Tzu. Ooh. Nice. All right. The answer to the question, who was the US president in office during the Great Depression and World War II, was FDR, or Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Roosevelt. FDR, Franklin D. Roosevelt. What year did the US land the first human on the moon? In what year did the US land the first human on the moon? But yeah, I don't know. She could be a mix, but I believe that just based on her current genetics that she would be considered all Chihuahua. A Chihuahua. They bred in Pomeranian or Papillon or something to create the toy part of her breed, but I don't know how long ago it was. I do not know. So she could be a mix. Not sure. She's Chihuahua. She's adorable. She's sugar. She's a cute little pain in the booty. Sometimes a literal pain in the booty, depending on if she's like climbed up into my butt when I'm sleeping. It's warm, and she will climb as far up between my legs as she can get herself so that she can stay nice and warm. Little goofy puppy. But she's a sweet girl. She's a little barky sometimes. She lets me know when the house isn't safe from squirrels or leaves or neighbors or children or, well, literally any of the sounds she might hear outside. Not a real mixed breed name. I just mess with. Okay, so I had a Australian Shepherd Shih Tzu mix, and the Aussie. Dad was the Shih Tzu, so you know that there had to be some like mom laid down for dad, like, and was very, you know, like assistive in the process. Or maybe there was a step stool involved. I don't know. But mom was the Aussie, and we used to call her an Aw shit because, yeah, she was an Aussie Shih Tzu. And consequently, that's what the owners said when one, they ended up with a mixed breed Australian Shepherd Shih Tzu, and the fact that there were 11 puppies because they were expecting 0 puppies and then ended up with 11. I would probably say aw shit too. Like, nah. And they were both purebred too. I don't know why I think they figured that like because of the size that the female wouldn't, you know what I mean, like wouldn't bother with the dad because he was smaller or whatever, and that was not the case. Be a different story if like it was flipped around and mom was the Shih Tzu, dad was the Aussie. Like it's a little more difficult to make that work. But when the female is the larger of the two dogs, you could end up with all kinds of fun stuff and end up with all kinds of abominations that way. Children, there something to bark at. Very true. Very, very. It blows my mind when people have unfixed male and female animals and then are shocked when they have babies. Yeah. Yeah. Like, okay, for instance, I do have an unfixed male and an unfixed female. However, the unfixed female is sugar, the unfixed male is beans. It's just not scientifically possible. Like, it just isn't. I mean, any, even if somehow that was, yeah, I don't even know how that would work because she's not even as big as his head. But if that somehow happened, which it couldn't, but if it did, the puppy, like the the egg would die anyways because of the size. Like the body knows what to do. But if they were switched around the other way, I would not trust a female Pyrenees not to lay down and let a chihuahua. But yeah, ended up with my aw shit. That was Pepper. She was the weirdest looking little abomination you ever did see. Um, she was like her eyes looked crazy because they were both eyes were bi-colored. So like half was brown, half was this icy white blue from the Aussie. Um, but both eyes were half of each color. It was really weird. She was like this weird gray and merle with white. Like she was a blue merle, like an Aussie could be, but with a white blaze on her chest and like Shih Tzu consistency hair. In fact, what she looked like was like an Irish wolfhound corgi mix because she was really low, short, and had stumpy legs, but a long body. She's just really weird looking. Like I said, she looked like an abomination. Um, but she was very, very sweet, a very sweet dog. Kind of dumb. I'm thinking that was probably the Shih Tzu's fault because she was kind of derpy, but very friendly dog, really good with the kids, like good with other animals. She listened very well. except when she didn't like something and she peed in your shoes, and then it was a little different story. But I liked her. I had a Pomeranian before that, I mean, both of these dogs lived into elder years. They'd been around since the kids were really little, and then, made it like 15 years, whatever. But all right, answer to that question was 1969 was the year that the US landed the first human on the moon. What is the longest river in the United States? What is the longest river in the United States? I'll give you a hint. It runs through the Show Me state. You remember the answer to that one, and that'll help you. Because I thought it was something else. I thought it would be the Mississippi. It is not the Mississippi River. I know, shocking, but it's true. No, guys, it is not the Mississippi. I know. Also, I love the fact that when you were all spelling that, you actually went in your head, Missis. I know. It's crazy. It is not the Mississippi. I would have thought so too. It blew my mind. Mind officially blown. It apparently is the Missouri River. The Missouri River. And I will double check just to make sure that I'm not lying. Yep. The Missouri River is 2,341 miles. It says Missouri River is arguably the longest river in North America, traversing an amazing variety of landscapes on its journey to the sea. This mighty river flows more than 2,300 miles from Three Forks, Montana, to St. Louis, where it joins the Mississippi. That's crazy. The Mississippi River is about the second longest at 2,350 miles. Wait, what? Oh, no. Hold on. The Missouri is the tributary. Got it. Because the Missouri, yeah. Interesting. The source of the Mississippi is Lake Itasca, and then it goes through the center of the United States, the Gulf of Mexico. The Missouri is a tributary of the Mississippi River and is about 100 miles longer than the Mississippi River. Didn't know there was a Missouri River. Yeah, crazy. Crazy stuff. All right, next question. What is the largest US state by area? What is the largest US state by area? This one's pretty easy, I would think. Oh, I don't know what just happened. Lost my drill. Put it in there, I guess. This one will be no surprise to anyone who knows anything about states and their sizes. Consequently, that's one state I've actually never visited. I've pretty much visited every other state. I've either visited it or driven through it, but that's one that I've never visited or driven through. Pretty would love to go though. I think it would be very cool, except for so the answer is Alaska is the largest by area. And I think it would be really cool to go. I just wouldn't want to go when like it's the time of year where everything is daylight all the time. That would throw me off so bad. It'd be like 3 in the morning and you're just like in, I wouldn't say broad daylight necessarily, but daylight. That throw me so far off. I wouldn't know what to do. Wouldn't know what to do with myself. Does Alaska really count though? And to just stay, yeah. No. So like the state that has the largest area is Alaska. Out of all the total states that exist. All right, what's my next color here? We're gonna go with this one. Not too many of this color. We don't need too many of this color. But yes, Texas is very large, but it is not the largest. Hi again, had to leave and get some videos recorded. Well, welcome back, Will. Hope you got lots of things done. All right, let me grab you another question here. Let's see. Let's go with which battle? Ooh, this is a harder one. Which battle was the turning point in the American Revolutionary War? Which battle was the turning point in the American Revolutionary War? Any more of these? One more. All right, any more than that? No more. Almost done with these two squares. I just got a few more colors left. 1, 2, 3, 4 colors. Hope it was a good recording session. I feel like all my what's up shops, I'm a mess, which was yesterday for me. Yeah, I have to do my whip and chat, and then I've gotta edit a bunch of content that I have recorded. I just need to edit. But I've been so like focused down on getting the sponsorship stuff and all of that handled for Mary Morales. I know I've got to just generally take a pause from everything with that and get the content like edited and uploaded and whatever. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. And I don't mind doing everything like kind of on my own as far as that's concerned, like getting the stuff done. I've delegated some things, which I give myself props for doing because I'm shitty at delegation. But once, you know, once some things are finally all settled and in order, it'll be good. You know what I should do, Marissa, is I should have you look over the list of sponsors that I have, like either ones I've reached out to or whatever, and see if there's some that you have on your list that you've done like what's up shops for that I don't have on my list or that I haven't reached out to or whatever, and see if yeah, there's some that I should be reaching out to. But I'll show you that. I could get with you about that list and see what you think. If there's somebody that I should be adding or whatever. There's some that, you know, weren't added on purpose or whatever, but yeah, I'll get your thoughts on it and see if you see some people I've missed that I should really reach out to. We've got a lot of sponsors already, but like I said, I really kind of want to hit 50. I think I can do it. I think I can do it, but we shall see. So proud of you for delegating stuff to others. Look at you. I know. Doing editing while typing. Oh, okay. I think you are a number of questions behind. Current is what I mean. Oh yeah, Will. Um, so yeah, if you guys refresh, then you'll catch up, but otherwise it's fine. You also don't have to if you want to keep just watching it straight through. Because sometimes what'll happen is if you pause or if you take a phone call and you come back, then you might not be all the way up to speed. But totally up to you. Totally your call. Yeah, I just did. Oh, sweet. Okay. Well, welcome to the future, Will. All right. Let me lay these down quick and then I will check on the answer to that question. Because now I don't even remember what I asked. Okay, let's see. The question nobody answered. Oh my. All right. So the Revolutionary War. Which battle was the turning point in the American Revolutionary War? The answer was the Battle of Saratoga. Which American inventor is known for inventing the electric light bulb? Which American inventor is known for inventing the electric light bulb? That's a pretty easy one, I think. And then what do we have for time here? Let us see. We got about 12 minutes. Is that all? Goodness. And usually what we do is we will get together on the Discord after dark. We go into the Dazzler Hangout and we hang out, y'all. For those who are not familiar with Discord or are not yet a member, please go ahead and take a look in the link in the description for the Discord. That one should be up to date. If it's not up to date and you want to join the Discord, let me know in the comments and I can put an updated link for those of you who are watching this on replay. For those who are currently in the chat, let me get you a updated link. Just a moment. There we go. Copy that and post it in the chat. There we are. There is a link in the chat for those who are currently on the live. If you should like to come on over, join us in the Discord. It is totally free, does not cost anything. And we get together, chat, we talk about life, all of the things. It is, if I do say so myself, a really awesome community. I feel like people are active, they are receptive, they are friendly, and I really like that. There's really kind of a no tolerance for bullying, and it should be a space where everyone is welcome and included. I don't have issues with self promotion there, unless, of course, just make sure you're doing it in the right place where you're supposed to. But honestly, I don't mind if you're posting your new video reviews or your other favorite crafts or whatever. Like, I would rather that the issue be too much content. Oh, hello. Hey, 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 sugar, shh. No, hush, hush, Bowie, be quiet. No, shh, Bowie. Stop. Dustin just got home. Just walked back in the door. I'm guessing he did a shorter walk because it's been raining all freaking day. Yeah. What was I saying? Yes, very, very inclusive. And anybody is welcome. You want to post about what you're doing on your channel or whatever, I welcome you to do that. Bowie, enough. Hi, Beans, you're wet. Get off me. Fur flying everywhere now. Little furs. How was your walk? Short, wet,
Yeah.
not fun.
Hit it. I spell Richard and second peach.
The second pea tree.
Oh, exactly.
I do know exactly what tree you're talking about. The second pea tree. He also smells vaguely of wet dog, so that's a good time. The second pea tree. Look, drop the diamond. Yeah, you should come on over, join us at the Discord. If you have any issues or questions, you're lost, post literally anywhere in there and say, "Hey, I'm lost. Never submitted a request for trivia subject from last time." Oh, sweet. Okay. Medieval European history. No, I think more people would like that than you think, because I enjoy it personally. So, medieval European history. I'm into it. We will have that next week. I think it sounds like fun. Beans, quit horsing around, please, with go take it out there at least. Go out in the living room. Yeah, go out in the living room with that nonsense. Oh my goodness. But yeah, if you're not on Discord, you should join us on Discord. Quit slamming stuff. No, you're not, or you'd stop doing it. I know there's truth in that statement. Thank you for pointing out the obvious. Glad you understand. And then the dogs are just fighting like dogs do. I don't know. But yeah, what we usually do on Tuesdays, because it's a little early when I get done, sometimes we'll wait a little while. Some people go right into the chat. Okay, dog. Can you direct them out in the room or something, please? Oh, he's gonna give it to Bowie. There, hopefully they'll take their shenanigans out there for a little while, maybe. But yeah, so we usually give it a little time and then people start going into the voice chat. Otherwise, you're welcome to go right into the voice chat and start immediately. You don't have to wait for me, guys. You can start anytime. Hubby said to ask you, you said about this Discord thing. What time is it? Because I'm hours ahead of you, I think. So we Yeah, when we do Discord after this, at least on Tuesdays, we wait a couple of hours. Usually, not always, but we usually wait a couple hours and then go in there about so let's see. It's probably what 10 o'clock there now? No, probably closer to midnight. Is it midnight there right now, Angela? Charlie hears Beans making fun noises. Now he's all perked up. Going now. Hubs isn't home and kids don't want to play with me. Oh, well, thanks for coming in. Yeah, Angela, let me know what time it is there right now, and I can tell you how many hours apart we are. Because yes, you would be likely 6 hours, I think, ahead of me, if I remember correctly. Something like that. Because I'm in Central Standard Time. Time change drives me nuts. Oh, it's 11:55. Okay, so yeah, it's almost midnight. You're 6 hours ahead. So about 2 in the morning, we usually maybe even a little earlier than that, 1 or 2 in the morning. Your time is when we go start chatting on Discord. And then the other one is even later. The live that I do on Saturdays is even later because we don't start that until 9:30 my time, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30 in the morning your time. Yeah, be a little late, I think. Be a little miserable getting up the next day, even if you were only on for 20 minutes. You're like, no, don't want to do anything. And I wouldn't blame you. I would not blame you in the least. If you just the next day went, man, I don't want to do anything. Life don't need to be lifing so hard. But yeah, it's harder for people who are international just because, well, that said, you guys 100% can do a voice chat earlier for you guys in the day or evening. And that would be totally fine with me. You're welcome to use those chat rooms anytime. Anytime. You don't have to wait for me ever. Almost went to bed at 7:30 yesterday because of the time change. I powered through until 9. Yeah, I get that. It's 7 PM in Pennsylvania. Yeah, I don't like daylight savings. It messes me all up. It's so dark, so much earlier. And I know we just did the fall back, but oh, also, for the record, how was that with the frickin' fall back right during an election season? We don't need that. Like we needed to lose another hour of sleep. Jeez. It's so mean. All right, let's see here. What was the question? Was the inventor known for inventing the electric light bulb is Thomas Edison. All right. Ooh, oh, this one is in my favorite They Might Be Giants song. What was the original name of New York City? What is the original name for New York City? Bonus points if you know which song I'm talking about. Don't sing it, Dustin, because you already know what song I'm talking about. Never had to deal with time change or any of that. Makes no sense to me. Why is it no? I don't know. Some places don't deal with it at all. They're just like, meh, I'd rather not. Because I think right now you're only an hour behind me, right? Isn't it, Marissa? Isn't it 5 p.m. there right now? Yes, Destiny. Yes. Even old New York was once New Amsterdam. Why they changed it, I can't say. I want to stop singing so I don't again get in trouble. That song is amazing. That's the Istanbul, not Constantinople. Yeah. Been a long time gone since Constantinople. Why did Constantinople get to work? That's nobody's business but the Turks. If you don't like They Might Be Giants, you're incorrect. Just thought you ought to know you're wrong. All right, guys. That was the answer to that one. Do we have time for one more? No, it's a minute over. Look at that. Thanks for the earworm. You're welcome. All right, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for today, this Tuesday live. Keep an eye out. I will be live again on Twitch on Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Central Time, and then back here on YouTube on Saturday at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Otherwise, like I said, if you want to come and join us in the Discord, I figure people will start trickling into the voice chat in the next hour or two. I usually use this opportunity to get something to eat, maybe watch a little something on the YouTubes or whatever, and get my life together a little bit. But feel free, like I said, if you guys want to go into the chat room and start chatting already, that is totally fine and up to you. But otherwise, you guys, thank you for coming. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, consider hitting that subscribe button. Hit the bell to be notified whenever I am live again or for when I make content. You are also welcome to join the members, and then you get access to my other content early. And when Mary Morales is going on, you'll get to see those videos before anybody else does. That's very handy. I've missed you too, Marissa. And so thank you guys for hanging out. I super appreciate it always, in any way that you decide to support the channel, whether that's with a subscribe, a like, talking about my channel, telling other people how amazing I am, because, it's so special. Not, you know what I mean. But thank you guys again for hanging out. And as ever, I hope that wherever you are in this great, big, beautiful world of ours, that you are having a wonderful morning, evening, or afternoon, whatever time it is, wherever you're at. I will see you again next time, you guys. Big, big, big loves, okay? Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Behave yourselves. Don't eat paint.